Hello.
Good evening. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name's Barry.
MJ.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
So for this evening of 9th
9th of
April 2025, I'll be creating a card with ink blending. You may have seen the project on our social media, so that's what I'll be sharing today for the Global Design Project Creative Challenge. So if you are watching the replay, do fast forward to the demonstration. I will say hello to those of you who joined us live. Thank you so much.
And Minnie says hi as well over there.
Cleaning herself. We have Lisa, hello, Keisha, Tanji, Linda, Cheryl, Judy. We also have Lisa Allport, Lisa Sloft. Good evening, Margaret, Jackie Elliott, Vivian, and Mario, Lissy, Sandra, Mandy Allen. You're all coming in now. Thank you so much. And hello to Facebook if you are watching on Facebook.
Yes. So, there's nothing really to say, is there?
As always, you can purchase current Stampin' Up products from our online shop. Just head on over to mitosocrafts.com/shop. And from yesterday, there's a new Stampin' Rewards program that's launched. So for every £20 order that you place on our online shop, you earn yourself 10% reward for your next order.
Yes, so yeah, it's a good little saving for you. So it's changed, so if you only put smaller orders in, you can now earn rather than having to spend big orders. So yes, so it's definitely more beneficial for everyone.
Yes,
I think. So,
but we're still giving away free tutorial bundles for inspiration if you spend £50 or more before P&P, and that will get emailed to you the following month. And yes. Yeah. Hi Vic, lovely. Sunshine Hill, TNKRB.
Yes. Good evening to you all. So on that note, I think we'll go down. You're in for a treat with Jay's card for tonight. So I think you may have seen it already. If it's on social,
I'll
isn't
show
it? So so let's go camera down and enjoy.
So this stamp set is from the new annual catalog. It'll come out May the 6th. But you can just use any sentiments. I quite like this one because it's quite big. It is 85% bigger than the actual front. So it's huge. So it's great for just bold sentiment. And as I said, ink blending this evening. So you will need blending brushes. I've got a mix of normal size and the small size, but it's probably all the same. It's just because we have it in different colors. And what else? So you'll need embossing as well. I'll be doing white embossing on top for the sentiment. So Embossing Additions Toolkit comes with the embossing body, brush if you need it, tweezer. Of course, the heat tool you need, and embossing powder. I do have the old Stampin' Up one there, but it is now in a pack of 3 with the Wow Opaque Bright White, Clear, and Black or Primary Ebony. So this is the card that I'll be recreating or try to recreate. I did work on it quite a bit to get that ink blending. So, and it's only on basic white normal card. I'll try and get a clean sheet, shall I? If I can find one. No. Can you pass me a... Oh no, I have one. I'll just turn it over. There we go.
Mario's just asked a question. Does Stampin' Up sell the refill for embossing ink?
They do. The Versamark ink. I'm not... Mario, just remind us where you're from. I think US. We do have it. But I'm not sure if it's available online. As in like at the moment, if it's in stock. But Barry can double check. We can only check the European shop though, but I'm sure hopefully if you are from a different region, hopefully one of our crafty friends can double check if it is available, please. So yeah, so the theme for the Global Design Project this week is ocean. There is the utterly amazing hugs and not kisses, something hugs with the seal, and also the Friends of the Ocean. We do have the DSP for that, but I wanted to do some simple ink blending. So the way that I did it was, I need ink pads. So I have re-inked my ink pad. After that ink blending, it needed re-inking. The colors I use are Night of Navy, Blueberry Bushel, Azure Afternoon, and Peach Pie. And I'll need another blending brush. I also did some stamping. I don't know if you could actually see, just for a bit of texture at the base, with some splatters, tone on tone on Peach Pie with the elements of text, just using that. So do that again as well. Right, what else do I need? I think that is everything. So I started off with the darkest and then just work my way down. Right, hopefully I didn't ink it too much, but it looks like it is. So just ink up. It is quite a lot inky. I may not have blended it too well. I think it's out of stock right now, Linda says.
It's out of stock in the US. I think it's low inventory in the European.
Okay,
market.
thank you, Linda.
And thank you, me.
Huh?
And thank you, me.
And thank you, Barry. Did you check?
For the Europe market, yeah.
Oh, okay, for the Europe. Okay, sorry.
Rude.
So I'm kind of like just sectioning it and just going down. Do make sure if you are when you are ink blending that there's nothing underneath. And for the darkest area, it doesn't really matter if it's not too smooth, because we will be working on it a second time round. So that's kind of like, I would say, the same. Put that side. Next one, Blueberry Bushel. So thank you for joining us live, and welcome to our channel if you're new to the channel. So I'm covering with my second color and kind of like going over, just slightly over some of the previously colored area. Is that like halfway here? So if you really want vibrant ink blended background, your ink pad does need to be quite juicy, or you need to add the color quite thickly. So that's the second one. I'm happy-ish with that. I can always go back. Third one, Azure Afternoon. Hi, Marty. What's that one? And the blending brushes comes in packs of 3. Right, I'm just gonna go over here, just in case. And then about halfway. So by the time I got into the Assure Afternoon, like again halfway point or just over that blueberry bushel, I still add it quite thickly. And then start to ease up on the ink about that way. Ooh. And because there's not much ink on some of the areas, that's when you can kind of like see your marks. I tried to add a bit of texture on it with torn paper, but you couldn't really see it, I don't think. Hi, Amanda. There you go. So by this point, I'm just gonna like, without re-inking, adding a bit more color lower down, and then I'm gonna stop there and then add my peach pie and then work on it again. I'm just gonna turn over just because I didn't want to contaminate some of the inks from there with the peach pie. And this time I'm gonna work from the other end. Again, starting off quite inky. I need to get some refills for this peach pie. We tend to not get the refills until we need them, or we decided not to get the refills until we needed them, but I think we need them now.
Sure, we'll be placing an order sometime soon.
Yes. Here we go. So it's just keep working on it. You don't want to overly overlap too much on the peach pie and Assure Afternoon because it'll create a green tint to it. So you just need to add a bit more from the base. There you go. And then I'm just gonna repeat that again, just to make sure that everything is properly covered. Ooh, turn over. And then hopefully, because we are adding some more or adding another layer, it'll be a bit more forgiving with the colors, with the ink blending. I have to keep checking it because of the, what you call it? Reflection, that's the word. It's quite dark sky. Oh, I quite like it. Right, last bit. I can still see a bit of light blue. So I just want it really dark. There. And then I can move on to my next color. I think that's fine now. Blueberry bushel. So Mandy says she loves Blueberry Bushel. It's, yeah, one of my favorite blues. I think I like all of the blue. Okay. It's always quite hard to, because I normally start off on the edge. It is harder to get more ink in the center, because I try not to do it in the middle straight off, just so I don't have that harsh brush marks. If I don't mind having texture, then I do just add it on, but I still try to keep it from the edge. Right, one last bit. But it's still, I would say, still easy, right? It's just blending ink. Right. This is the one that I need to concentrate, because it's not as forgiving. There you go. I can still see there. So it's a bit, is it too boring? Just watch me ink blending. But hopefully you are learning. And this is how long it took me. Probably longer. Right, I will try and just add a bit more darkness there, because I could see my marks. So I've just got the Blueberry Bushel blending brush without re-inking and just trying to smooth that over. It's gone too dark now. It reminded me of like postcards, the way that I've ink blended it. Do you agree? Right, I'm gonna leave it there. Just be careful, look, inky fingers. And then next, I'm just gonna stamp my splatter. So tone on tone. I just wanted it a tiny bit, just in case. There you go. Of texture. See it? And now the fun part. Well, not yet. So because we've just inked it up, we need to make sure that it's really dry. So heat tool comes out and just need to, sorry, make sure to just keep your heat tool on it. It will curl, but I tend to just flip it over and then heat from the back as well. think that is fine. It's quite hot. Be careful. So yeah, that should be dry. So next, just going to dab some embossing body on it, just in case there's still some moisture on it or like oils from my hand, because we are heat embossing or white embossing. I don't want it to go anywhere else. Done. So, shall I just do thank you this time? So the thinking of you, so the thinking is one, and then of you is two other stamps. So I just kind of like place them up next to each other, and then picked it up from my ink pad, from my block, but I'm just changing it to thank you this time. And that one should be okay. Right, so just make sure that I want. In my first one, I didn't stick it down. It was fine, but just in case it moves. So ink up your stamp with Versamark.
Vivian has just asked, can we use watercolour paper and paint with inks?
You can, yes, you can use the re-inker as watercolor for watercoloring. Is that, do you mean to get this? It'll be more.
Well, pretty well be vibrant. But...
yeah, depending on, like, if you use the ink as a full ink without adding too much water, you can get really purer color or truer color to what they should be. Right, breathe in. I'm just going to, is that too low? I missed it. Or did I? I think I did. Oh no. Oopsie, I didn't press hard enough. I'm sure it'll be fine. We will see. Right, I'll just do my second one. Thank you. Alright, hopefully it's okay. We will see. So now we're just gonna sprinkle our white embossed powder. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, it's fine. It's okay.
Just don't blow too much.
Yeah. It's kind of like missing some, but it's fine. Right, I'm just going to make sure most of the powder around are off. I also use the take your pick tool that Barry's using.
Sorry.
That's fine. for those really small areas that you can't get your brush into. I think that's fine. Right, now we're just gonna heat it up again with the heat tool. There you go. So as soon as you see it turn, I tend to do it from the bottom, so then any loose powder won't get blown away if it's part of the design that I want embossed. And then as soon as you see it, I tend to hold it in one place. As soon as you see it change to like a shiny surface instead of the powder, you can't really see. No, you can't. There. There. As soon as you see it change to the shiny surface, just move it along. So don't waft your or move your heat tool too much. Just keep it in one place. As soon as you see it turn, then just move it along. And because we still have powder in it, I'm just gonna wipe it off with a cleanish microfiber. I think it's clean. I'm not adding pressure on it. I'm just kind of like moving it around on the surface, and that's pretty much it. So that's just gonna get added on. I was telling Barry, oh, I could step it up. You could use either a die cut frame and then prop the middle bit in on dimensionals, but this frame is quite small. This one is from the Textured Notes die. There is a couple of bigger one, but the biggest one, there's only really tiny border on the edge, so which is kind of like makes it a bit too much work just to stick down the edge. So I'm just gonna keep it simple and just finish up with sticking that down on basic white. Ooh, did I cut it funky? I may have. Right. Can you pass me the glue, please? Excuse me. Thank you. So it's the same size as the card front. You can start off bigger. Sometimes we do like to start off bigger and then you can just trim the edge. But as long as it's covers that front. Oh, you can just see that white. Anyway, that's done. And then just add, again, you can splatter some white or either stamp some stars on it or splatter some Wing of Stella, which I have done in previous background with ink blending or textured background, but I wanted to keep it clean this time. And I'm just gonna finish up with embellishment, which is somewhere. Oh, this one. So this is the Glossy Dots assortment. Pool Party, Melon Mambo, Gorgeous Grape. I can't remember the fourth color, probably yellow, Daffodil Delight. So I'm just gonna add, what did I do? Just 3. So 1, oh, that's a huge one. 2, and small one. Ooh, there we go. And that's my card. So simple. It didn't take too long. But I hope you enjoyed that. So this one was my original. You can kind of see that I did do the torn paper-ish, but it didn't really work too much. So there we go. What other colors would you use? I do like pinks and purple, probably for the top, and then a bit of blue, and then the peach pie. That would work as well for an ocean theme. Or just, you can emboss it afterwards with your soft waves as well, so a bit more texture, but I think that works well as is. Right.
Lovely.
There we go.
Well done, Jay. Excellent. Yeah, and fortunately it fell on a part which was quite distressed anyway for the thanks. So that little mark which you missed off didn't actually make much of a difference. So lovely. I think that's some beautiful blending. Jay said, I think when Jay said to me, "What does it remind me of?" It reminds me of our cruise, because there's a menu which like that. So I think it came across with what you were wanting to achieve. Because he didn't ask me, "Does it look like a beach?" What was the theme again?
Ocean.
Ocean. So yes, that was what I got. A nice, beautiful beach. So lovely. What do you think? Everyone seems to be loving that as well. So, good.
Tommy, do you like it as well?
Yes, Tommy wants to go. No,
he's gonna.
No, don't let him lay on it though, because you'll be complaining of cat hair later on.
There's always cat hair everywhere. Come on, Tommy.
Lovely, excellent. So, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you have enjoyed this evening. Yeah. Thank you.
Do share your ink blending projects or just card fronts, and tag us at Mitosu Crafts, or share it in our Crafty Stampers Facebook group. We'd love to see different ink blendings from you all, and your color combinations as well.
Excellent, yes. So do remember you can shop with us. If there's anything which Jay has used which has inspired you tonight and you want, then you can shop with us via our online shop. Link is on screen right now. So that's mitosukcrafts.com/shop. And that's where you can go to order your current Stampin' Up and Last Chance products from our online shops. Some of the Last Chance stuff is reduced in price as well, so you can now get more if you want anything from that, and earn rewards on spending less, which is great. So do bear that one in mind as well. So that is if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Netherlands, Austria, Belgium or Ireland, you can shop with us. But yeah, we will say good night for now. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back with you again maybe on Friday, Funfold Friday. Anything this week? Or am I going to do what I'm doing right now?
It's up to you. I'm sure we'll come up with something.
I can maybe do my box, which I'm currently creating right now for a swap on Saturday for an event we're going to. So yes, maybe I can do that for you and show that.
Yes.
Lovely. We'll see you on Friday then, same time, same place, and then again on Sunday, and again same time, same place, 7 p.m. right here on YouTube and Facebook.
Cool.
See you all again soon. Take care for now.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Tommy says bye.